Come on.
For me, 2020 started out with so much promise. My skills were improving, I had big plans to race and to travel and to push myself. But as the COVID-19 pandemic spread, so did race cancellations. My local trails were effectively shut down.
We have just learned that parking lots at 6 highly used forest preserve locations in Cook County will be closed now.
To keep the medical system from being overloaded, we were told to be careful and not to get hurt. And careful I was, perhaps a bit too careful. In sports like mountain biking, there are two types of people you really don't want to be. Those that are gung-ho, people that don't consider the risks of their actions, and those that are gun-shy, people that are paralyzed by their fears. I was starting to lean towards gun-shy, and that can be a dangerous state of mind. I needed to find some balance again. In the past, I've typically overcome fear by finding something harder than what I've been used to. Something that would take me out of my comfort zone. Humans are an adaptable species, so leaving the flat Midwest for the steep, wet, gnarly terrain of Washington State was exactly what I needed. Lying in the shadow of Mount Rainier, a dormant volcano, is the city of Seattle, a spectacular backdrop for this leg of my journey. A short drive from Seattle is Duthie Bike Park. Here I plan to get a sampling of the terrain and the conditions I'll be riding in. Truth be told, Duthie is a destination in its own right. Built and maintained by the Evergreen Mountain Bike Alliance, Duthie is a masterpiece of bike park design. The trails are incredibly progressive, ranging from beginner easy to ridiculous in the smallest of increments. If you spent a year riding here, you would be a top-level shredder by the time you left. Duthie is the bike park we all wish we could have in our hometowns. The area is blessed with steep terrain, perfect dirt, and a deeply rooted mountain biking community. Duthie is also well-designed and extremely resilient. Aside from freeze-thaw conditions, Duthie is rideable most of the year. For yours truly, this visit was as much a test of my skills and fears as it was a warm-up for what was to come. True to the progressive nature of this park, the first trail was a fun green trail named Boot Camp. At the bottom of the trail is a central clearing. From here you access the many Freeride and XC trails. Or you can hone your skills on a variety of features at the clearing. They even have manual machines. How cool is that? I spent some time sessioning the Luna Skills area, which is 3 lines. 1 line of step downs, 1 consisting of tabletop jumps, and 1 with drops. The drop at the end here is known as the noob catcher. Ryan's Eternal Flow is a well-known trail at Duthie. Let's just say that finding Eternal Flow on this trail requires me to do a few more runs. The great thing about this trail is the steep sections. It ended up being a great test of me and the bike in steep and wet terrain. It'll take me a few attempts to really flow through this trail. Sadly, the drops will also take a little time to warm up to. and that won't be on this visit. Just behind the Luna Zone is the entrance to Jabulani, a fairly short blue-rated freeride trail. This was one of my favorite trails here. Duthie has a dual slalom course called Deuces Wild that I found totally addicting.
Double berm. Whoa.
I didn't make any big breakthroughs at Duthie, but I got out of my comfort zone, and I'm a little more prepared for the big trails that were coming up. As I look back on footage from this visit, I was filled with a sense of regret. Regret for the trails that I missed and the features that I skipped. Despite that, I had the time of my life. That's a good problem to have. The best part of that is now I have an excuse to go back. I hope you enjoyed this leg of my journey. Thanks for watching.